Hey everyone! So I'm really excited to do this Enchanted Crystal unboxing for August. This is the variety box I received. Again, I only cut the tape so you guys get to see everything at the same time I do, but before I get into it too much, I wanted to let you guys know that the final Friday of every month, I will be doing a free read Friday. So if you email me a question that you may have about your life or spirit or anything that you are curious about, send an email to me at greenlightmessages@gmail.com, and the final Friday of every month, I will be pulling your guys' questions and giving you guys a read on it. So it might be tarot cards, it might be oracle cards, it might be runes, it might be me doing my psychic and intuitive thing. It just depends on the questions and what the flow is for that day. So I think it'll be a lot of fun. I think it'll be a great way for all of us to interact with each other and maybe help you guys out on your journey. So I'm super excited. Do keep that in mind. And without further ado, let's get into the fun, exciting world of crystals. So when I picked this up, you guys, it felt really heavy. So I'm wondering if there's like maybe a big piece in here or maybe some galena. We'll find out. So every month you get a card from Adam and his crew. And if I can get this to focus, you guys can read it. I know it's usually not the part that everyone cares about. Everyone cares about what's actually in the box. So we'll keep going. It looks like, just from a quick perusal of this, he's curious how everyone's summer has been going, and he's talking about how he's been outside taking pictures of the crystals and to follow him on Instagram. So if you want to follow them on Instagram, you can follow them at Adam at Enchanted Crystal, it looks like, or at Enchanted Crystal. So fun stuff, you guys. And this grid looks really pretty. Let's move the box out of the way. Get the grid out. I really like what I'm seeing with this grid so far. It looks a lot like a flower. And it's very pretty. Looks like the ink is kind of like a purplish, maybe maroonish color. I like it. I like that they're coming up with these new unique designs for their grids every month. And let's see what magic we get to unfold this time around. So there's a lot in here. I feel like there's a lot in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We get 8 this month. That's a lot of them. It looks like one of them is the Madagascar candle quartz, which must be this one. Its tag got stuck to my little minis, but you guys know I always go through the minis first. So we have a snowflake obsidian, unakite, turritella agate, sodalite, and red jasper. Yeah, I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce that or not. Turritella. Of course, I have glare. Turritella agate. There it is. So every month you get freebie little crystals, or bonus crystals they call them. Can't necessarily say freebie because you still pay for everything, right? So here we have the sodalite, which sodalite is really pretty. It just kind of looks like a big watery, blue, earthy ocean to me. And I would love if my camera would focus. I've been having issues with this camera. Sometimes the colors are starting to get all wonky and things are starting to get all funky. Yeah, this is a really pretty sodalite. I do like sodalite. And then this has got to be the red jasper because it looks and feels like a jasper to me. And it's got the banding through it. Ooh, floating dog hair. You know, I'll take it. Get the random little magical hairs. Okay, and then the rest of these, you guys, are super, super mini. So I'm just gonna have to hold them in my palm up to the camera so you guys can see them. So we saw the sodalite, and the red jasper. So everything else here is a snowflake obsidian. It looks like there's 2 unikites, 1 snowflake obsidian, and this turritella agate, if I'm saying that properly. So the 2 unikites are like in here in the back, I believe. And then if you guys, I guess if I would hold still, it could focus. There's teeny tiny little guys. These are great if you like to wear like a little medicine bag or put them in a little pouch and put them in your pocket or in your purse or something. But they're just itty bitty little things. So I'm going to keep them all together and I'm just going to put them in the corner for now. And we'll move on. So we know that we have the Madagascar candle quartz. So let's get into that one. Got to use something sharp to get into this, it looks like. Or maybe I can peel tape. Nope, something sharp. They tape these up so well that it can be difficult to get into them. But I don't really want to pop every piece of bubble wrap and be really loud about each unwrapping. So I'm going to try here. And possibly drop stuff. I'm not always the most graceful. Can't call me Grace. So candle quartz. And I guess it's candle quartz because it kind of looks like melted wax. Of course, I've got like bright shadow or bright light. Yeah, bright shadow. That makes a lot of sense, right? So it kind of looks like there's candle wax like dripping down it. And I guess that's what makes it a candle quartz. How many sides does it have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6-sided. Yeah, it's really cool. It does kind of have that like candle look to it. I like it. Start it in the center, why not? What shall we do next? A Selenite Tower. It's gonna have another friend. Another tall friend. Selenite, I love selenite. I have a selenite lamp that I use pretty much every day. I love the energy of selenite. It's so calming, and to me it feels very angelic and like high vibration and just very calming and soothing. So I like the energy of selenite. It is one that does dissolve in water, if you guys do not already know, but I think I've said that before. If you want to learn more about crystals and kind of the shamanic journey that I've done with some of them, do head over to my playlist that has the Learning and Working with Crystal series, because I talk a lot about many different crystals, and selenite is one of them. So this tower is really pretty. It's actually like very well, I don't know, it looks like it's very well separated, like stairs. And everything is so like clear or white that it's just really bright. And I like it. So now our candle quartz has a Selenite Tower buddy. All right. Black Obsidian Wand. A black obsidian wand. Wands are great for directing energy. They're also great for extracting energy. You can use them for many, many things. You can use them for charging grids or charging other crystals as well. Obsidian's a kind of a more protective and grounding crystal. And I really adore this, you guys. I have to like say that immediately, that I love this double terminated one. This is just, oh, you can see like the reflection of my camera there. I really like this. This is really neat, and it feels very, I don't know, it feels very magical to me. There's something about it that just really, I really like it. I'm like really excited about this one. And I'm actually really excited that some of these pieces are, like all these pieces are pretty good size. They all fit in the, like in my palm, like they're all about the size of my palm. So that's really neat. Okay. a Cobaltoan Calcite. If I can get the camera to focus on that name, you guys might be able to tell me if I'm pronouncing that right. Cobaltoan Calcite. It's a rare one. I like when they tell you if it's rare or if it's common, or, well, they don't really tell you if it's common, I guess. They tell you if it's rare or very rare. But calcite's kind of like a soapier texture, and they're really soft crystals. I like them. They're usually very happy crystals too. I find that calcites are very joyous usually. At least in my experience. You guys can tell me how you feel about calcite in the comments below. Oh my god, you guys. Oh my god. Okay. I'm gonna have a moment where I'm just like turning into a child because look at how pretty and purple it is. It's so pretty. Focus camera. Show them the magic of this beautiful calcite. I think the camera's stunned. It's like, no, I can't. It's too sparkly. I can't look at it. There it is. You guys, that is so much fun. I feel like this is like one of the funnest crystals I've ever seen. This feels very fae to me, like very fairy, very fun, very playful. And even this white calcite crystal part of the back has like pinkish bands going through it. Oh, I think it might be time to get a new camera, you guys. The disappointment. There we go. It's like a pink band going through it. And the outside, like if you were to just like see this when you're walking, you'd be like, oh, it just seems like another rock. But then when you cut into it, you're like, oh my god, look at the magic. This makes me so happy. I feel like I'm a little kid again. I'm like, oh yay, pretty purple. That is so cool. All right. This is starting to feel very, very magical. I mean, it's always magical. It's enchanted crystal, and crystals are always magical, but that one is way too much fun. I totally need to get another one of these at some point. I would like to have a bigger one. It just makes me happy to look at it. And that's always good. Okay, so let's do another fun crystal. That could be purple, we'll find out. But Spanish fluorite, you guys. Oh my gosh. Where's the right magical like spot for this camera where it's gonna focus properly? Okay, well this is a Spanish fluorite and it says very rare. I am possibly going to just give up with this camera. And this one's gonna require a knife to get into because it's wrapped up really tight. Like it feels like the tape is kind of wrapped all around it instead of just holding it closed. So that's a satisfying sound, ripping the tape off of it. And it is purple, but there's like this kind of pyrite-y looking stuff with pearl on it. You guys, this is, I don't even know how to describe that. That kind of looks like a pyrite and like pearls on it, doesn't it? I know, camera. I'm not the most steady, but work with me here. That is really cool. Everything feels magical today. I don't know what it is, but everything in this box just feels very like happy and magical. And like this is honestly, I think I'm gonna have to say this is my favorite box that I have done so far because that is really cool. Iceland Spar or Iceland Spar. So this, I believe they also call it optical calcite. Is it optical calcite? If I recall. It's usually like a cube shape and yep, I believe it's called Iceland Spar. I mean, optical calcite too. Very cool. It's so clear. It's like crystal clear through it. It's really clear. Wow. The inclusion in it kind of looks like a tree to me. I'm not sure if you guys are going to be able to see this because my camera and I are becoming friends less and less every time I use it. But there's inclusions in it that kind of look like a tree, like a really sturdy trunk, and then like just wild tree branches everywhere and leaves, and it looks really cool. I don't know if there's like a proper way you could even like get the picture of that, but you can actually see that it is very transparent. You can see the grid through it. Very cool. Mexican amber, and it says rare. Amber, I like amber. Amber's a resin, and every time I think of amber, I just think of like Jurassic Park. If you guys ever watched Jurassic Park, how they like took the mosquito out of the amber and took the blood and then made all the dinosaurs and just wild stuff. But amber is really cool. It's a very warming crystal. It's great for your sacral chakra. And I don't see a whole lot of like little stuff in it. It looks like there is a little bit of just earth stuck in the resin. But I love the warm, like honey color of this. It's so warming and inviting and pretty, and I just want my camera to focus. There it is. Very pretty. It just looks like honey, doesn't it? It's like very warm and makes me want tea. And our final piece is a Kunzite, which it says very rare. Kunzite, which I believe is good for like stress and anxiety. I believe this is a crystal that's really good for stress and anxiety. Me personally, if I feel stressed or anxious, this is what I use Kunzite for. All right. Whew, there we go. Hello, little friend. It is a sliver of Kunzite, and it kind of has like a pinkish, purplish hue to it that the camera is not really picking up. But it does look a lot like those slivered stones, like a selenite or a kyanite. But it's smoother. It kind of has like a different texture to it versus the selenite. And that is it, you guys. I got a lot of really neat pieces this time around. I'm curious if you guys did this, what pieces did you get? And I really have to say that this, was it Cobaltoan Calcite, is just so much fun. And then this fluorite, this Spanish fluorite, is really fun too. So I think this is, like this month, I'm really, really happy. This is probably my favorite subscription box that I have gotten since I've been receiving Enchanted Crystal. And I'm really happy with everything here. So yay! Thank you guys for watching. If you did get an Enchanted Crystal box, let me know what ones that you got. I'll be searching the YouTubes to find out and see what everyone else was getting. And don't forget to check out the Final Fridays and everything else on my channel. I love you guys, and I will talk to you soon. Bye!